Hello people, this is Ayodeji again, the pet shop fumigation expert, the fortune. Welcome to this week episode of Know Your Pets. It's been a while that you saw me on Know Your Pets. Man, we are back, greater and bigger and better. Today I'm going to be talking about rats. The one you call Emo, you know they call it Emo, especially those one, this particularly species that is called multi-marmot. Multi-marmot is a local native rat that you see mostly in the rural areas, in the farm, in the villages, in the bush, you know. And you see, recently they are becoming extremely domesticating. They are getting into the house and they are also infecting the what you call the house rat. You know, they say that nothing happened with the house rat if the bush rat did not tell you the secret. So, and you know, it is this particular multi-marmot rat species that transmit the virus that causes Lassa fever. And why am I doing this video today as an awareness video? Because of the current surge of Lassa fever epidemic in Nigeria. Lassa fever was first discovered in Borno State in the community called Lassa in Borno in 1969, I guess, 1969, when two missionary nurses were dead, and it was traced to a new disease variant which was then named after the village called Lassa fever. Then it is transmitted through this virus, virus that is carried by rats, this local species of rat, those tiny rats. And you know, amazingly, this particular rat is a major staple in Africa. A lot of family eat it, they feed on it. And peradventure you are feeding on an infected rat, then it's able to transmit to human, and it's been studied that Lassa fever can also be transmitted through human to human transmission. This is not to generate fear or panic, but just to create awareness around it, because it is dry season already, and Lassa fever is pandemic during dry season, January mainly to March. Even though it is being studied to come in wet season, but it is mainly in Nigeria during January to March. It is also seen in other countries of the world, in West Africa specifically, Sierra Leone, Gabon, Benin Republic, Ghana, but you know, Nigeria, it is named after a town in Nigeria. So, at this season, my encouragement to you from the stable of Pet Shop and Know Your Pets and the Fortune is that prove your house against rodent, against rats. When a local rat from the bush get into the community domestic environment, they contaminate, they move, they relate with the other rat there, and this can drop through their feces, through their urine. And you know, rats, they drop a lot of feces, a lot of drops per day. And if they peradventure drop around your table, around your desk, and you know, in the villages, especially some of us that like gari, we like to sow gari a lot. You know, gari is always, when they are preparing cassava, they lay it on the ground. If you've been to the village like me, you will understand that gari is always laid on the ground, you know, for it to dry. And rats also come around to feed on these things. And these are multi-marmot species of rats, of rodents. They come to feed on it. If peradventure already infested or infected this time, multi-marmot species of rat come to feed on any of those gari, and they piss on them, or some of their drops dropped on them, then the gari is shipped and bagged and brought to the city. Then you see an issue with things like that come up. That is why I encourage people, when you make eba, cook gari, it's better because you use hot water. There's tendency that the hot water is able to also deactivate the virus. But for someone that enjoys soaking gari, I encourage you at this period, you may need to put your gari in a fry pan and fry it again, so that at least you know that it is safe for consumption and doesn't have the viral pathogen in there. So, but by and large, protect your home from rats. Don't let rats invade your home, especially these 3 months, this dry season. Last year alone, Lassa fever killed more people in Nigeria than coronavirus did. But mention was no, highlight was not on Lassa fever. And Lassa fever is a local issue in Nigeria and West Africa. And it killed over 1,000, it is recorded that it killed 5,000 people annually since 1969. And up to today, no vaccine is made for Lassa fever. Because it's an West African problem, I believe. So I know some studies are ongoing. So I encourage you, prove your rat against rodent. Do exclusion principle. Ensure all holes. For example, if you have a home that have holes, that have things like that, ensure they are all secured and sealed, so that you don't have issue with rodent coming. Those tiny small emo, you know, those tiny rats. And you can take advantage of our product, the Fortune Flocomafin, NAFDAC approved, effective, guarantee 100% to take care of rat for you. And if you have a commercial facility like a restaurant, a home, you need something like a rodent-based station. You know, this is pet shop, so you have all the family of items. Rodent-based station is for control of rat and rodent. So these things you can also have it in your home. Actually, you can install 2 rodent-based stations in front of your apartment. And by and large, keep yourself safe, keep yourself protected. Don't be a victim of circumstances. This is what Pet Shop and Know Your Pets by the Fortune stand for. We're always here to give you the best and also ensure that you have the best of life, the best of environment, the best of healthy life, healthy environment. Once again, I say thank you for trusting us with everything, with the information we always give to you on Know Your Pets, on Pet Shop. Visit us in our Gudu Center and our Lekki Center and our Abuja Center. Go to our website, go to my DM below, ask any question, make any inquiry. I will be glad to answer your question. We are here to give you the best high-profile, excellent services. All our staff are well trained, extremely trained, both locally and internationally trained. So we are the best in this thing, you know that, no doubt about that, So you have any question, give me a call, give me a message, DM me, and I will answer your question. My team will respond to you. We'll respond to you with accurate information. I love you. See you again next week on Know Your Pets.